The Tanzanian government is monitoring, intimidating, and arresting Kenyan citizens who are living in Tanzania. This is after President Samia Accused blamed foreigners for causing the protests in Tanzania. A Kenyan lady who is living near the Lunga border has advised Kenyans to check on their relatives who are in Tanzania because they may be facing hostility over there. The Lunga border is the border between Kenya and Tanzania. So let's listen to what she has to say.
Guys, I'm reporting this because it's what I got, the news. You remember, I live in Kwale County near Lunga, which is the border to Tanzania. Saa hii wale wa Kenya wako Tanzania wanatoroka wanakuja pande ya Kenya, guys. It's so sad. If you have a family member in Tanzania, this is what I'm reporting. If you have any member with Kenyan origin, don't leave Uganda, leave DRC, leave Zambia. The government of Tanzania is targeting Kenyans. They say they are the ones when waliandamana, their citizens hawakuandamana, and they want to put them behind bars. They don't care if you work as a boda. They don't care about anything. Right now, hapa kwa border ni mbili za Tanzania. Kuna Namanga na kuna Lunga. Right now, a lot of people are wanatoroka wanakuja pande hii ya Kenya because the government has declared a war towards the Kenyan citizen. Guys, this report I'm telling, hata mkubwa wa polisi wa huko amesema Mkenya yote yako huko, hiyo tabia ya kuandamana ni tabia ya Wakenya. Watanzania hawawezi kuandamana, hiyo ni sisi tumewaletea. Hawajawahi ona hiyo tangu hata wakati Julius Nyerere alikuwa. The last time watu waliandamana siku ile Idi Amin alivamia huko. That's what the commission of police is saying there. So guys, if you have a member of your family, friends, relative or anybody who is in Tanzania, check on them. They are not okay, guys. They are not okay. You are being arrested. Unatolewa kwa nyumba kama umbwa, unapelekwa polisi, and remember that government is killing people, guys. The Tanzania government is killing people. Right now as we speak, 900 people are down. They are dead.
There are gruesome pictures and videos of Tanzanians who were shot and unalived by police officers during the protests. And those videos are doing rounds on social media. According to Tanzanian activists Mange Kimambi and Maria Sarungi, thousands of Tanzanians were unalived in Tanzania during the protests. In this next video, a young woman claims that the government is removing evidence of those Tanzanians who were unalived on the streets. According to her, the government and police officers are cleaning the blood off the roads, and they've removed the bodies and taken them to a specific location.
This is what happened in Tanzania at the moment. Serikali imesafisha barabara zote. Wale watu wote waliopoteza maisha yao, serikali imechukua miili yao yote, imesafisha damu zote na kila takataka zilizo katika barabara. Sasa hizi watu wanaruhusiwa kutoka nje na maisha yanaendelea kama kawaida. Kwa hiyo mwanangu, ukiona mwanao muoni getoni, ukiona namna gani vipi mtu aonekane amepotea, ujue kimenuka mwanangu. Kwa hiyo watu tumebaki kuugulia kimoyomoyo. Watu tumebaki kuugulia kimoyomoyo kwa sababu tufanyaje sasa? Serikali imeua ndugu zetu, marafiki zetu. Hatuna cha kufanya. Lakini at least tumesema ukweli bwana. That's not fair. Not fair at all, bro.
There is also a young Tanzanian man who says he saw many people getting shot in front of him during the protest, and he also said that majority of the people who were wounded during the protest were actually shot. It's because of the gunshot wounds.
Yani sitaki kuamini kabisa risasi ndio zinapaa sana kuliko mabomu ya machozi. Sawa. Na asilimia kubwa sana ya watu wameshapiga ambao wamepigwa risasi mbele yangu na wengine walikuwa karibu yangu, yani risasi zilikuwa zinakosa wengine wapate wengine. Sawa. Kwa hiyo sio vitu vya uongo, sio vitu vya mchezo. Risasi zinaruka sana kuliko mabomu ya machozi. Sawa? Shukrani sana.
Some of the family members in Tanzania were able to get the bodies of their loved ones who were killed by police officers during the protest. So in this next video, families and relatives appear to be burying their loved one, and the woman can be seen mourning the loss of the victim of police brutality. During the final send-off and when they're paying their last respects, she can be seen saying her final goodbyes to the loved one. President Samia has been accused of rigging the elections, and in the next video, a woman is seen putting multiple ballot papers into multiple ballot boxes, and she has been accused of stealing the votes during elections.
Punguza. Ina shina. Wewe kunja. Okay, hizo kidogo. Hizo za rais wako. Gawa na hizo mara mbili zingie hapana. Hapo zingie sawa sawa. Sawa.
In this next video, a man claims that over 1,000 Tanzanians were killed during the protest, and he is offering solutions, and he is suggesting solutions that should be implemented to prevent whatever is happening in Tanzania from escalating. Take a listen.
Here's the latest from Tanzania. Just 2 days ago, I told you that more than 700 people had been killed in Tanzania. That number is well over 1,000 people now. Well over 1,000. Now, you will hear the government and other sources saying that that number is only XYZ. Every time you hear that, tell them that one life lost to extrajudicial killing is one life too many. But that number is well over 1,000. There is already evidence that is circulating all over. Nobody should say that it is AI generated. There are people who are already clear that they have lost their loved ones. That number of those who have been slaughtered in Tanzania is well over 1,000. Over a period of 5 days. Yes, 5 days. Who are committing these killings? There are 3 possible perpetrators: the Tanzanian police, the Tanzanian army, and foreign mercenaries. It is possible that those 3 are involved in these atrocities to varying degrees. The reason dictators, murderous dictators, like using mercenaries is because then there's minimal accountability, extremely minimal accountability. What next? What next? We are demanding for the South African Development Community, SADC, of which Tanzania is a member of, to convene an extraordinary assembly immediately with the sole agenda of commissioning peacekeeping troops into Tanzania. Because the government of Tanzania is at war with the people of Tanzania. And when there's a war, peacekeeping forces serve as a deterrent. So we are demanding for SADC to immediately convene an extraordinary assembly. We are specifically calling for the President of Botswana, Duma Boko, and the President of Namibia, Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, to call for this extraordinary assembly. Why those 2? Because they have shown that at least they have their people in mind. And they must realize that they now have a moral responsibility to ensure that that extraordinary assembly is held. If you're wondering why I'm not even talking of the East African community that Tanzania is also a member of, and geographically Tanzania is in East Africa, is because more than 90% of the presidents in East Africa are actually the teachers of Samia Suluhu Hassan, only that the student has become even more murderous than her teachers. We are also calling for the following presidents to issue an explicit presidential condemnation of this matter. We are calling for the three presidents in the Sahel, that is Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso, Abdurrahman Chani of Niger, and Assimi Goïta of Mali. We are calling on those three presidents to explicitly issue a condemnation of what is going on in Tanzania. They do not have the luxury of only focusing on the Sahel region. So we are calling on the Alliance of Sahel States, the body that has brought these three together, to also issue an official condemnation of what is going on in Tanzania. And finally, we are calling on the United Nations to immediately send a fact-finding mission into Tanzania, to immediately begin mobilizing for a peacekeeping force. You may tell me that that is laughable. Why should they do that? And if that is your position, you need to understand one thing. The reason the Rwandan genocide even became a genocide and took away the lives of hundreds of thousands of people was because the UN was waiting for it to become serious enough. They were arguing about the semantics of what constitutes a genocide. So, I'm not saying that a genocide is happening in Tanzania, but I am saying that it is better to handle this issue now than wait for things to escalate, either now or even years from now.